You all right, brother?
Yeah, doing some Cadillac stretches.
You mean calisthenics, right?
That's what I said.
Officially a done deal. Sources tell me and Mike Carafo and Tom
Oh
Pelissero
my!
that Matt Ryan is being
I see what's going on now. You sure you all right, brother? We got a podcast to do, and
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
2022 draft we're laying out.
say you.
I mean, can't stop making the money, you know.
You look like you've been crying.
No. Might be some sulfide magnetism in the air, so you know.
I'm pretty sure.
Temperature's been a little crazy, you know.
I know what sulfur looked like.
No. It happens. You spent 14 years of your life somewhere.
All right, but we got this podcast to do, so you good, right? All right.
Yeah.
Now they
All
get
right.
it. Matt Ryan, a member of
Oh my God.
There's no tangible proof that was me.
We know it was.
A lot of light-skinned people out there with this hairstyle, Chad. Any one of them could have been it.
You really? That's what we going with? Okay.
There's no tangible proof that was me.
We know it was.
A lot of light-skinned people out there with this hairstyle, Chad. Any one of them could have been it.
You really? That's what we going with? Okay. All right. Well, players and playettes, we are here for the next episode of our journey. Let's say the second one. Me and hopefully my brother over here.
It has not been a good week
No,
over here.
it's all right.
It really has not. I hate this team. For those of you who do not know, I support an organization. I wouldn't call them a football team, the Atlanta Falcons, and they have found a way to crush my soul even more by trading away my quarterback. But I get it. Things change. Need to move on. And Marcus Mariota
This is where we're
is
at.
the answer. The fucking answer.
This man.
We'll talk about that later, though.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for joining us for episode 2.
Yes.
We've got
Appreciate
a lot
y'all.
of positive feedback from 1. It was great. Literally love everybody that
I appreciate it.
watched, shared, talking to some of you guys afterward. That really gave us like a boost confidence-wise to keep this going and pushing forward. So,
Sure, man.
with that being said, we are going
gotta
to
address
start
it.
with Ukraine.
Gotta address it.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers go out to all of them over there right now. It's not a happy time. We're gonna dedicate like an episode to that.
Oh, yeah.
In the future, we just want to educate ourselves a little bit more on the matter, and really come prepared with it. Like really take our time on that.
Yeah.
But where are we at now? Like,
Oh, yeah.
death toll
The
wise?
number, I mean, it's over 900 civilians, with over 100 of those being children.
Jesus Christ.
And that's since the 24th of February.
When this all started.
Yeah. I mean, that's barely over a month. And again, that's civilian. That's not even military. So, I mean, we know it's been a war zone over there. I mean, it brought to their doorstep, basically. Right. People just doing their everyday lives.
I could not fathom just coming home and then looking up. Oh, there's a missile.
Yeah. Or
waking up from getting hit and not even realizing, because it's like these people are just waking up and they have nothing.
I mean, I wake up from a thunderstorm sometimes.
Right.
Imagine.
But we're still in the house.
Yeah.
Like, we're good.
So I can't imagine what a missile.
So I would take that into consideration. You have a bad morning or, something's not going right. Like, obviously the whole world is spinning in a different direction right now. But, like, think about that a little bit.
Yeah. Puts it in perspective.
I can't complain about anything right now. Like,
Don't do it.
Can't. But, yeah, so, just to piggyback off that a little bit, I want to touch on the Brittany Griner situation. For anybody that does not know, WNBA player, has been detained over in Russia since the 19th of February.
Damn.
For finding vape in her luggage, which had oil from cannabis, which in Russia is a no-no. That can be up to 10 years in prison.
Damn.
Currently, right now, she's being held in a pretrial detention center somewhere near Moscow. They don't even know where it is.
On some Black Ops shit.
But I cannot, I couldn't process that.
No.
Especially the time that we didn't know where she was at all.
No.
I can't process what that must feel like for her family. So, like, my hearts go out to them and everything.
And I mean, she's been over there for a while now. So, like, I mean, she was getting acclimated, but now this happens. Like, I don't know how that's going to affect her going forward.
And I think the sentence got extended.
Yeah.
To.
Let's see. Got extended.
It's like April.
Yes. Yeah, till April. So
no,
it might even be May.
May 19th.
Yeah. So another month after. So she got it. She's already been there a month. Like, imagine that. And I don't know what kind of, like, service or what it's like. I mean, it's probably not like a hotel. Like, you probably getting maybe 1-2 meals.
Well, and an embassy official was able to see her as of the 23rd. That I found this out.
Just a couple days ago.
Right. She was granted counselor access.
Okay.
But from what they're saying, that she's in good condition and they're doing everything they can to make sure she's treated fairly throughout this entire process.
Which, I mean, they have to say. I don't think they could say anything else.
Right.
Or else
I mean, there's so many ways you're looking at this. Like this like kidnapping. It's legal. Like,
and like, especially with what's going on right now. Like,
well, right, yeah. Like, it's very possible that she's being used in that way, and it's actually terrible.
Yeah.
And I hope by the time this airs that she's home. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Something needs to be done about it. We need to get her back, and we got to figure something out. But the reason that she was over there in the first place, she normally goes over there during the off season for the WNBA and plays for their team, the UMMC.
Yeah, UMMC. I would say, I mean, they be making some money over there.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
And they have to, they got to supplement, right?
Right.
I mean, over here, I mean, it's lacking. I mean, it's getting a little bit better, but the salary, I mean, for your top players, we're talking like superstars dropping like 25 a game.
Yep.
Maybe 100,000.
There's like 10-day guys in the NBA that are getting that. It's
10-day.
It's crazy.
10-day contract for
that is another future topic that I cannot wait to dive into because it is one of my favorites. Because I love me some WNBA.
Yeah,
but like you said, they're not getting the money that is going to be generated in the NBA. But we still just got to keep lifting it up. I hate when people bash it.
Yeah, I mean, again, people sorely underrate like the level. Like, and a lot of times it's because they don't watch it or they see it on TV.
Right.
If you saw it in person, like, it's at another level. It's fast. It's fast paced.
Y'all lucky my girl Maya Moore decided to call it quits.
That's true. She could ball.
Everybody across the world because she stayed on the land.
I'm not gonna lie, because she was
that crossover was vicious.
Oh, well, she was what, like 6'1"? She not. I mean, she got some size on her too. She could ball out.
Absolutely. But so
that'll be a
shout out Brittany Grinner.
Yeah,
let's get her back. All right, moving on. What we are going to discuss today is a very, very great show. Very great show.
I'm sold on it. He got me on it.
I told you.
Yeah.
Did I not tell you?
It's fire. I was a little anxious because.
Well, Chad, if you could give the people a few hints of what this show is, what would you say? Like, give me 2 things you would describe it with.
Things. Nostalgic.
Okay.
So just think about that. Let that simmer in your brain. And just drama filled,
Yes.
nonstop, but like perfectly matched with
Mm-hmm.
comedy.
Yes.
Especially nowadays comedy for, you know, the younger kids, people growing up,
Right.
like our age,
Of
that kind
course.
of see the bridge. So, I
You
don't,
know,
I don't know if y'all can guess it from that, but what we're talking about is
Well, you know, it all started in Philadelphia. Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Hey!
Let's get it.
We are talking Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Listen, people. Listen to me. Watch that goddamn show right now. I'm telling y'all. Now, you know, Rotten Tomatoes, they're giving it a 66 right now. Critics, that's cool, fine. The audience, though, 74. IBMD, 6.3 out of 10. That's not bad,
No,
but I am a little biased and Barry Will Smith heavy in the fan department, so.
I think that's where
No,
that's coming
those
from
two.
too. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of it, the people doing the ratings didn't want to give it too high
Right.
of it right off the bat
Yes.
because of, like, again, Will Smith's stature,
Right.
holding in like our hearts, and then people that grew up with him.
Yes, yes.
But I mean, the acting in this.
I was resentful of it when I initially heard it.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. Like, because you know how they remake everything now.
And you're like,
And lately, it's just been, you know, some misses.
Yes.
You know, now the Proud Family reboot, that's been good. That's been very good. That's very reminiscent of what it was, but like with modern
yeah.
like culture. And I think that's what this show does. So with it being set in our time,
Yeah.
like our lifestyle and the way that we do things is where the show is primarily set. It's not as if it was in,
No.
you know, the 90s from the original. But I like that because you're allowing everyone to relate with it right now.
Yeah.
You know, these kids today probably don't care about what we had in the 90s, which we thought was cool.
Well, and I mean, it hurts to say, but it's
Yeah.
far enough away where like
Well,
it's just a. I
damn,
mean,
it is.
I'm dating myself, you know, but
Yep, 42
it
you are.
just. I know I look it, okay.
Just
I
shave
need
it.
to moisturize.
Just shave the head, please.
Shave it. Nah, what y'all think?
We'll do it on here. We'll do it on here. I'll do it.
If we get 1,000.
2 likes.
All
Literally 2 likes
right,
and I'll
we'll
do it.
sell it that short.
All right, fine. 4. 4 likes and we'll get it done.
But yeah, like again, it's just like you said, it's relatable to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Again, acting is incredible in it.
Yes.
Jabari Banks plays Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that man is nice. Who knew? I mean, I don't want to be a spoiler. You know, if you haven't seen it, again, go watch it. I'm not
Right.
going to say too much about it. But that man is talented, like multi-talented.
He's made, to me, his own will.
Yeah.
And all of them, I think, have done a very good job of being nostalgic of the characters that we knew, but completely their own.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you think Uncle Phil, ain't nobody replacing
No.
Mr. Avery. That's not possible.
Like,
But the current Uncle Phil is his own Uncle Phil. And
Yeah.
I love that.
because he still got
Carlton's his own Carlton, you
Yes.
know? But he still reminds you of what Carlton represents.
Yeah.
Same with Ashley, Hillary. Like, Hillary's still into, you know, the whole, but like Dazzle.
Yeah.
But she's not like an airhead.
No.
You know, like it's very
She's
real.
very driven.
Right.
Which she was driven in the first show just a little differently, just more like the material stuff.
Yes.
Like she wanted that, but it's all still there. I mean, Ashley. I mean, she's, you know, the innocence. Of
Right.
It, but then also got a little bit more edge, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Which I feel most of the characters just have more edge.
Right. So like in terms of like themes, what do you think it touches on?
I mean, the social media is big.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the influencer lifestyles.
Yeah.
Race is prevalent in it.
Oh, of course.
From the start, like you know, with what Will goes through, Carlton, like more towards
Rich
you know,
black
where we're
folk
at.
and not rich black folk.
Yeah, and again, same issues or a little bit different, but you know they can relate to each other.
Yes,
And that's a big thing I think in trying to unite, kind of like everybody.
right.
That this is a fight that we all need to come together against.
Yes, absolutely. Like I think every theme for the most part in the show is very realistic. Like it can actually happen. I can see it happening. You know, and each the whoever put the track list together,
Yo,
fire.
there's
You know?
so many songs that like I listen
Oh,
to.
Pink Sweats.
Yes.
Get me started on that. Honest. I want you. I was like, what?
Even in the last one that my boy Odyssey. I was
Yes.
like, I didn't know like
Yeah.
other people listen to. I was like,
That's
yo.
what I said. I was like, what
Yes.
is going on here? So whoever put the track list together, that's like a 12 out of 10 right there.
All right, and then just to wrap it up, just so they give you know kind of a little bit more opinion from us on it.
That's so hard
What
not
it
to
seems,
spoil anything.
what character seems the least like the original, and then on vice versa, which character seems most like the original from
Oh.
you know the 90s to now.
I
know what I got.
Alright, for most, I'm going to say Will, because he's still, like I said, he's his own Will Smith, but he hits all the check marks with the comedy, the cat calling,
the
smoothness, the like non-fear.
goofy.
There's no fear in like just jumping in a situation. Like, man, I'm about to just do my
For
thing,
real.
and the caring aspect, he nails it. And the least is Jeffrey.
Oh,
So
we gotta talk about this.
Jeffrey
dude.
is not the butler. He works for Uncle Phil, and we'll leave it at that. But still the same British accent. But I would say he's the least like his actual character.
Like, I don't even know if I could say it. I don't want to. I'm like,
It'll be you.
I'm gonna say.
No, don't the case.
Nah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
All right, bet.
he's dead on with that. I mean, mine probably most like the original. I would say even probably maybe Aunt Viv.
Okay.
Like she, and,
That's a good one.
And the only one, and there's only one, and you'll know it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's one main difference,
Right.
and it's not even her.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like external.
Yeah.
But character-wise, how she like interacts with all the other characters,
Yes.
like spot on in my eyes.
I don't even think I noticed that. That's that's very accurate.
Because like
I'd say.
I mean, she was kind of the glue, and hopefully, please don't do like we did in the first one. Just switch it. Don't say what the hell. Come on now.
Hey,
We'll
I
see.
think we solid.
Yes.
I do. I do think
they
we
got a good
solid.
one. All right. So now, again, we touched on that. We're going to bring it full circle. Bring it back to what we started with. A little bit of football.
Why?
Because we got to, man. We got to explain, what you went through. We got to divulge on.
I went to okay.
Yeah.
28-3 is what I went through over and over and over again.
But we gonna delve into it, okay?
We will.
All
We
right.
will. Guys, if you don't know this, don't try it because you'll never catch my eyes on it. I have not actually seen the play where James White crosses the goal line in overtime to win the game. I have no memory of what that play is because I was at my friend's house when that whole thing unfolded, and I left. When I saw him swinging around, I immediately walked out of the house because I was like, I can't watch him cross the goal line and complete this nightmare. And every time I've seen any highlight of that game, immediately close my eyes. Don't care what I'm doing. Well, not watch it.
Spam it in the comments. Just send that video over and over. 'Cause
So-
he's gonna have to watch it.
You still gonna get your ass whooped, literally on like local television.
Yep.
So,
All right.
what do we have QBs on the move.
Yes.
So a lot of movement this year, and
crazy.
what are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna start it off kind of an easy one. We can kind of give our opinion. It's not a done deal yet.
Mhm.
Baker Mayfield He's out of Cleveland. We
He's
know
gone.
this.
He's gone.
This man.
Whether you go for a first round pick or a toothpick, he's out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he had a bunch of time there.
Yeah.
Again,
He ain't coming to Atlanta. That's all I cared about.
I know. I want to say so. We got Baker Mayfield out of Cleveland. We got Russell Wilson coming to my Broncos. You know, we about to rise on up. We got.
You're the most fair weather fan I have
don't
ever
know
met
what
in
you're
my
talking
life.
about.
Because let me tell y'all something. He has not worn a Broncos jersey any day in his life. But this year, specifically this year, when he beats my Falcons, he
Jersey. Why?
When you 4-0, when you start the season 4-0, like
Can't
you
finish
want.
it. Yeah.
Hurtful.
Welcome to the pool.
It's hurtful.
Okay.
All right, so
go ahead and bring that Russell Wilson jersey here. I'll burn that shit so quick.
Nah, I'm gonna make a fan out of you. Like,
Absolutely will not.
like a Sierra. That's all I gotta say. Sierra.
Sierra's great.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
not.
But
Go Hawks. Enough.
all right, so I'll let that go. I'll let it go.
He's gonna do fine. He's Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he got talent. The next one we got Marcus Mariota going to the Atlanta Dirty Bird Falcons. So how we feel about that? We're excited, right?
Failure. Let's move on.
I don't know.
I'm not surprised by anything Atlanta does anymore at all. But I will just say this before I move on. I'm not used to back-to-back stupidity. We at least do something stupid, wait a couple days and do it again.
They did not. They just
decided to get it all out at once. So next quarterback.
All right, so we got Deshaun Watson going.
Good luck,
to
friend. And do nothing but come down here and get the whole city's hopes up for nothing.
Oh my God, Deshaun. Like, I don't know. You think it's going to be a good pick?
Are we kidding? That team could win the Super Bowl if he comes and if he's able to play. That's
true.
Scary.
Which I don't know, because we still got the allegations going on. They got civil, but we'll see. We'll say he got the talent. He does. I mean, he was talented with the Texans. So if you can do some stuff with the Texans,
they terrible.
All right. So now we got Jameis Winston.
Sucking Winston.
He said it. I'm gonna say. I mean, it's true.
Are we gonna act like that never happened?
Yeah, you can check the tape. Check the tape. Back to the Saints.
The Aints.
Ah!
Y'all ain't going nowhere without Drew Brees.
That's true. Yeah, I don't.
Probably going to have a better record than we do.
Nah, there you go. You have a chance though. You could beat them out for.
Actually, no. Stop it. Next question.
All right, we got Tom Brady back to the Bucks, unretiring.
I've been a Tom Brady supporter my entire life, but that has officially changed. I'm done. I hate that man.
Yep.
There's absolutely no reason that you need to do this anymore. Stop. It's enough. You have enough Super Bowls. It's enough. Let someone else
8.
have a chance.
But 8 is great.
Could you please take your kids to the park and get on the seesaw with them?
He did.
Or
and
take them to play laser tag.
He did, but he didn't want to stay. He said, I'm not built for this life.
He wants, okay? You need to go sit down.
Rest those knees.
Of it. Okay?
That's true.
Next quarterback.
All right, so we got Wentz going to the Commanders. First of all, that just sounds weird coming out of my mouth. The Commanders. I don't know how long.
I wish they, what was it, like red arrows or something?
Yeah.
That probably would have been cooler. But Commanders, that just makes me think of Buzz Lightyear
I'm like, what?
and his Legion or something.
That literally sounds like a college football, like a D2, maybe D3, not even a D1. But
I don't think he's going to do much.
it's Wentz.
Yeah.
We're lucky if he stays healthy the whole year.
If that. Next
All right,
quarterback.
and then bringing it up, got to finish with it. Our boy, number 2.
Don't you claim what's mine.
Yeah.
You stay over there with
Number
your
2.
little- Yeah.
You see the jersey.
I know what I see.
Matt Ryan going to the Colts.
Here's the thing. I didn't think I was going to be as upset about it until he wrote that letter and I sat in my room in the bathroom crying for about 2 minutes.
I can
And I
attest
was
to
like,
that.
This actually is horrible. Because then I think of it in the long scope. Because what people are going to finally see is he was not the problem. Problem is, if you put on those colors and you walk in that stadium, your talent is taken from you tenfold of anything that the aliens did in Space Jam.
Yep.
It is gone. You are not allowed to thrive.
But it doesn't go anywhere. It's just
It doesn't go anywhere. It's just,
just
taken
taken.
until you leave and check out. I promise y'all this. Matt Ryan will get them to the playoffs. He might win a playoff game if he's lucky enough to play Ryan Tannehill, because I don't trust him at all.
No. I mean,
and Colts, for the love of God, just go get Julio Jones. I know it wasn't a good season last year, but just please make sure there's no chance he goes back to Atlanta. Because I am convinced Calvin Ridley gambled because he can't play with these people anymore.
I saw
Kyle
that.
Pitts, my godson, I am so sorry for you. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
Hopefully something happens where he gets shipped off quickly. Doesn't have to run there.
Hopefully. But I like what we're doing. They're finally burning it all down, and they're going to start a professional rebuild. So I know the next 2-3 years, I don't really have to do anything. I just take what I get when I get it. So
he's a ride or die, though. I admire that about him. You ride with your team.
It's actually sickening that I haven't jumped off this wagon. I obviously should have by now. There's absolutely no point in being here.
Like, I feel like it's hard on your mental health. Like, it tests you sometimes.
Well, it's gotten to a point where you just kind of accept what it is.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so a realist.
Yeah,
it's kind of just
we keep it real over here.
Okay.
But until next time, we're gonna wrap it up. Don't want to ramble for too long.
Nah.
Not until we get like 50 million.
Yeah, where it's just like, we can just, I can literally just make random noises and.
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
No, just don't do it. Okay, no, I was thinking of one. I was gonna do it.
No, this wouldn't be the time necessarily. So,
all right.
Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back next week. We out.
Yeah.
Where did you learn that? Like
what?
That? Like
what?
Why?
What did I do?
You come in here with a Russell Wilson jersey, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
I promise you that. I promise you that. Oh shit, it's recording.
That's all right.